Hey now. It's
Hey, 7 o'clock.
7 o'clock on the dot.
Let's
I'm
work it
running to the
on.
spot.
Right.
We made it in here,
I
guys.
know,
Happy
right?
hump day. Happy hump day.
Get on in
We
here.
got to get our minute of fidget in
Right.
to get logged in and the whatnots. All right, let's see. Here we go.
Well, somebody made a Bellini with, listen, I'm looking on Facebook. Somebody made a Bellini with some Hennessy. A peach Bellini.
Mm.
It looks good.
All right, so
I have to send it to you.
let's see. I'm on live. Made it in
You
here,
are, you
guys. Oh, look at
are,
me.
you are live.
All
Yeah,
right,
you was real
perfect.
loud.
I
Yeah.
was. Look here, let me turn this other
Hey,
one
my
down
mama
first.
done made it on in.
Did
Hey,
she?
hey, live,
Oh,
live
good
from the
stuff. Good
hospital.
stuff.
We're gonna show
Even
you some
laid
young
up.
love. Yep, yep. She's still showing in.
Even
Did you
laid up.
did you eat your Italian ice, mama? This woman, she ain't ate and I don't know how long. She had ordered a turkey and some macaroni and cheese, knowing that she can't eat dairy. I was like, lady, it when the doctor
What?
came in, he was like, you can eat that mac and cheese. Hey, Luan.
Her mind is telling her what her, you know what I mean? Her
Wait, she talking about
mind
some.
is,
She talking about she wants some. I want some fried shrimp. I said, Mom, let's wait till Saturday at least for the
oh,
shrimp.
I
Let's
know,
see how
right?
your
Yeah,
body. Let's see how
she
your
been
body
talking
works.
about that shrimp all day.
She didn't tell everybody. My Uncle Charles was like, "Did she eat some shrimp?" No, she did not. No,
Oh my goodness.
telling
Oh my
everybody better
goodness.
listen.
Hey, Lawan, welcome in. Welcome in. Happy hump day. Hello,
Hey,
everyone.
Ron.
It is 7 o'clock or a little after. It's Wednesday. We did not want to go a whole nother week without seeing you or being seen. Let's put it that way. Life has been happening over here,
Life has been life, and
but so we are taking advantage of the modern technology here, and we are getting it done. Mom is in the hospital. We sent a notice out so that you all can send your positive vibes her way while she is recovering and getting hungry.
yes,
That is definitely a goal of ours. We wanted to she got to eat. So yes, she is on the mend. We finally got her gagged,
diagnosis.
tagged,
Listen,
and
we
she's going to
we
be making
it's a
her
good
way
thing.
home.
Yes, tomorrow. Hopefully tomorrow. Prayfully.
Yes. We don't want them to find nothing else over the
No,
next few
listen.
minutes.
I told her, I said, you be on your best behavior so they don't try to keep you longer.
Right. Please, and don't go ordering all that food either. Wait till you get home. Wait till you get home. So,
But go to
hello,
sleep,
Parker
Mama. If you want to
Lewis.
go to sleep, go to sleep. Hey, Parker Lewis, can't lose.
Yes,
Speaking
welcome
of
in.
speaking of food, don't be starving, my best friend.
Listen, I'm over here on fumes. You hear me? I'm over here on fumes. Well,
You're not you're not doing a good job.
listen.
Don't let me have to take my glasses off.
He had to go play. I done had him in a headlock for, several, however many umpteen days. So, we had to let him go out and get some air. But in the meantime,
Thank you,
which,
Luan. She
you know,
is she's on the mend. We be there. Hey, Lamar.
hey, Gemini Nation. All
Yeah, she
right.
was trying.
So,
She was trying to do orange sherbet, but she can't have the. They have a little bit of milk in sherbet, and I was just concerned, so she couldn't
yeah.
do the orange sherbet. So I was like, the Italian ice, I'm good with. That orange sherbet, we gonna wait a little bit.
Yeah. No, we don't want none extra.
Look,
We
Gemini
want her to.
Nation,
We still want her to suck on ice for a couple of days. Just make it the fancy kind.
because she over
look,
Jello.
look,
She's like,
splat
I can't
right.
have it. She's like, I can't have another Jello. It was good to me at first, but now I'm over it.
I'm over the Jello for sure. I know that we kind of get in here and get to go on with our family and folks, and all of you all know who we are.
Mm-hmm.
But for the purposes of the replay, and when you guys go to liking and sharing and getting it all to your friends, we want them to know who we are as well. So, I am Makita,
I am Rhonda.
and we are Fuchsia
Fuchsia
Intelligence.
intelligence. It's always different when we not in the room.
Look, we gonna have to do
Why?
fuchsia.
Because
Ha, ha,
what?
ha.
Why? Why? We didn't say why.
Why?
Because Pinky and the Brain was already taken.
That's right.
That's
That's why.
we ain't
That's
want no
right.
smoke. We ain't want no smoke.
None of that. None of that. It's just it keeps doing the replay on who's watching over here for me. So,
Mm-mm.
guys, we legit wanted to dive in here again because we missed last week with you all. We did not want to go another week. But we are not together again. She is taking care of her mom, her grandbaby, no power, just got power, finding life and still trying to work. I am in the middle of relocating, elbow grease, scrubbing, pulling off wallpaper, and just stuff. so, yes, but we wanted to stop, drop, and roll things out with you all. We know how much we mean to you, and we did not want to, deprive you of our presence this
Right.
week. So we wanted to go ahead and dive on in here and kind of catch up with things. What you got for us on Good Grief?
So, as we said, my mom is there in the hospital, and she went in on Sunday, like in the afternoon. So she didn't get admitted until like Sunday night. I know it was already dark when I got home. And she's in Taylor, so I'm driving home. I can't drive in the dark anymore. Like I'm just anxious. People drive like idiots. Like in the daytime, I'm okay with them driving like idiots because at least I can see a little bit better. But when you drive like idiots in the nighttime, it's just a whole nother. Nighttime is just a whole different kind of drive because I don't know where they was trying to get to quick, but they was trying to get there. And then my with my new vehicle that I love, but it's wide, and my fence is only so wide. It fits through it, but it's very narrow. And because it's Lincoln, it has all these sensors. So anytime I'm pulling in, it goes like every single time, like I'm gonna hit something. So it did that, but this time I actually did hit the fence because it was night and I couldn't see. So
No.
my baby got a dent. My
Oh.
baby got a dent. So
Oh.
and it's the first time I put an actual dent because the first time Ralph was driving this is a different car. Somebody hit it because he was coming out and it was a new driver and they hit the side. And then the other time Ryan got into something. I don't and no telling. We'll never know what really happened in that story. But this is the first time I actually caused an instance. So I'm like,
Oh.
my baby got a boo boo, and it's
Oh.
noticeable too. Because
Oh.
when I dropped off the package, Derry
Right.
was like Derry was like, what happened to your car? I was like,
Oh. Not salt in the wound. Salt in the wound.
but anyway,
Oh.
that's what insurance is for. It'll get taken care of. But who
Right.
wants to pay deductibles and go through all that? And then they try to keep
Yes.
your car because they don't have people like they used to. I'm feeling this
Yes.
sangria. This gonna be a good show, y'all. I'm just telling y'all now.
Congratulations
Because
on the
I'm over.
discovery.
Listen. That's we'll talk about that after you talk about your good grief. You go right on ahead.
Well, my good grief is simply this just, my back hurts, my neck hurts, my knee hurts, my you know,
My neck, my
my
back.
back and all of that.
Right.
No, it's just a labor of love. And I'm trying to be sensitive, about the situation as well. So, to bring you guys up to speed. So, like, I'm merging. So, my partner and I are merging, and we're taking over the dad's home. And, we're talking, carpet on the bathroom floor, the shag gold, good stuff from 72. And,
That's when I was born, y'all. So that's a good 53
you
years
know
old.
what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And so, thank you, Parker. And so, I'm just over here, and it's still some emotional attachment to things. And, you know,
What up, Shy?
trying to be patient and get her done and not just be like, you know. Hey, Shy.
That I
Uh,
had I had some I had some wine, Shy. So I don't want to get it wrong. With
listen,
sistery healing hood
a
is
little
in the
about
build.
that.
Is in the build.
So about the wine, she has discovered
Yeah,
sangria.
yeah. I did
I
not
gave her
know.
one of the bottles of the wine, one of the bottles of wine that I was blessed with. And she's a sweet treat kind of a connoisseur. And the wine was not that sweet.
It was not. No,
So,
it wasn't that the wine wasn't that sweet. It was the wine was not that great. I was like, what is this, and what am I supposed to do with it?
and right.
And so I was like, I need to put some juice in it. And I was like, what is juice with wine called? Like, I want to be fancy. And it was like, it's sangria. I was like, oh, that's all sangria is juice with
Yes.
wine. I was like, I
Yes.
could have been making this all along because I love a
Yes.
juice in a drink. So yeah, so I
So
had to put some juice in it, and it's
that's a
now
good way.
and now it's now it's drinkable.
Now it's doable. Now.
And look, and my eyes are shut because it's been a week, so I'm
But that
partaking.
wine ain't weak. Right, because you have indeed been on your duty as a caregiver, child, daughter, all of that, grandmother,
Cause Taylor
wife.
ain't close. Taylor ain't
Taylor is
close,
not close. Taylor
and
is not
and then the
close.
power went out. I had to entertain the big grandbaby because it was we was in the car because I can't be hot. It was 95 degrees and we ain't had no power, so we was in my spaceship
Hey, yeah. So we've been
watching
over here
movies.
without the air as well. And
Yeah. Uh-uh.
this
But
is
y'all
how.
just don't have air though, right?
No, we do not have air. We do
Yeah.
not have.
That's child abuse.
Um, yeah, there we have one oscillating fan. Well, no, two. I'm sorry. We have these little desk fans.
Nope. Mm-mm. Nope.
So we've been really over
Nope.
here, back to nature.
Speaking of, I know this is off topic, but I want to say it because I'll forget. I just found on what I think Walmart carries it. It's a fan that has a space in between that you can put in your windowsill. So like it sits down in the windowsill, so the air conditioner is actually out. It's weird. And not explaining it right because I didn't have this line, but it's a space in between so you can put it in. Like think of a book cover, like you sitting it like this. So this is on this part and this is on this part, but it's
Uh-huh.
sitting inside of it, so you don't have to have this big bulky thing sticking out your window.
Oh,
And then you close it down. I'm gonna send you a picture. I just
okay.
thought it was really neat.
Okay. We got fans. Yes, we do
So
have fans.
you need a window
We
unit.
have these cute little tabletop oscillators. Yes, we do. Oh, we do. So let me correct myself. We got fans. So,
Yay! But it's not fans. Is not
yay.
fans. Is not air conditioner.
Yeah, Ron said, send us the
Send a
link.
link. Okay, it's
And
yeah. I
yeah,
took a
we do
picture
not
of it.
have a window unit just yet, Shy. We still over here. We don't have a window unit just yet. What we're doing is not touching each other. So thank God for this king size bed, and we're not talking. So And whenever I get a phone call, I'll go to another room because that's just too much hot air in one space. So
Brian, I
that's
sent it
how
to
we
you in
work it.
Messenger so you can see what I'm talking about.
Yes. And you got to send it to me because I have no idea either.
Oh, I sent, yeah, because it's, when I tell you it's the bomb diggity, it's the bomb diggity. I'm sending it to you right now.
Okay.
I want
So,
to get,
yeah.
I want to get one for,
Okay.
because like how, because we have a portable one right now. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm cool, but it doesn't seem to reach Ralph's side of the bed. And I don't want him to be hot. He don't really be complaining, but he doesn't like the ceiling fan. So this will eliminate us having to have the ceiling fan up. But you see what I'm talking about, Ron? It looks cool, right?
Yeah, I don't get it. Like how it goes over the window. I don't
Yeah,
get it.
it goes up. When you see it, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. I just sent it to you.
Okay. All right. I'll
Ron,
check
if
it out.
you could put it, if you could figure out a way to put it in the thing, I don't know how to. I'm trying to like do the show and do all this. So
I know, right?
if you could figure that out on how to send it so
Into the
people can
chat.
see it
Like
in the
so
chat,
right.
so people can
That would be
see it.
great. That would be great.
But
That
he
would be
just
great.
liked it. He loved it. Yeah, it's it. I'm like, I've never seen that. I was like, this must be new. They should have had this all along. This is one of those life is finally catching up to what it needed to be.
Wow. Okay. Okay. Someone's invention and mindset finally caught up to what we were thinking.
Listen, when
Gotcha.
you see it, you're gonna be like, okay, this is doable, because a lot of times people couldn't have. You might not want that big old fan thing in your window like that. It's huge, like the
Uh,
window units.
he says he can't send the picture in the chat, but he'll
He'll
try and
try to
find
find
a
a
link.
link. Okay, okay.
Okay. Gotcha. Well,
Thank you, producer Ron.
I know, right? We're
Shy,
gonna go
Shy, do you
ahead
have a
and
producer? We got a producer.
she is the producer. Why you playing?
That's what I said. We got a producer.
Yes. We're gonna go ahead and dive into the topics and get on with things. We've chit chatted a bit. So a couple of things we wanted to talk about. Well, we've updated you guys on how mom is doing. She's in the chat. She's good. Her health. We're good. We wanted to talk about pet peeves. A lot of things have been happening, and we've been just kind of swallowing and dealing with stuff, writing it down like ooh, ooh, ooh. So we wanted to get out a couple of the pet peeves. And we also want to talk about one of those pet peeves in depth, which is how much folks are sharing on social media. My goodness. My goodness, my goodness. So, yes, we are going to dive into like because Pinky been just look here, girl, and oh, but you have to understand when we're in a mindset of moving and stressors, and it's more highlighted. People will, tickle on your nerve. So
Mhm.
that's why it's so important to really try and self-regulate and try to keep yourself in like that
Give
positive
it the
way.
90 seconds.
Yes, yes. Because that thing go down fat. You know what I'm saying? You stub your
Mhm.
toe, you hit
Mhm.
your knee, you brushing your teeth, and then you splatter all on your front. I mean,
Mhm.
it takes only
Something break.
right,
Baby spit up on the side of the bed.
you know, right, that kind of. So we have to be mindful and try and give that thing a cutoff. But we do have those quick little pet peeves. So what you got?
Mhm.
What's your like right now one?
So today, learn basic math is like a huge, like, math is base. I know they do this new math, and I can't equate new math, but basic math has never ever changed. I don't care what you do. 1 plus 1 is always gonna be 2. That's never gonna change. I went to Arby's because I'm out by my mom. Said I wanted to get something to eat. Went to Arby's, and my check came to now. Mind you, I think it was partially my fault because I was laughing and joking with the girl because ordered a large strawberry lemonade. If you ain't had a strawberry lemonade from Arby's, get you a strawberry lemonade from Arby's. They don't pay me, but I'm just saying it's good.
Okay,
They have a large. Their large is like, it's not a large.
it's a picture. It's like a picture.
It's no, no.
Is
The
it small?
large is, yes, it's like 12 ounces. A large is like 32 ounces, and in this day and age, that's a large, at least 32
Wow.
ounces. Theirs was like 12, and I was like, "This is the large." I said, "I should have got two of these." I said, "Y'all really trying to stop people from having diabetes?" So I appreciate you looking out for my health, but I wanted a larger container because it's really good. So she be laughing, ha 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 ha. I give her, the order came to $10, no, $11.46. She gives me back $5.54, and I gave her $22. So I'm like looking, I'm like, I gave you a 20. You gave me five. She was like, oh. So she goes get the manager. Manager come over. They pull the drawer. I get it. They can't trust me. They got to go pull the drawer. Manager comes back, gives me $8. I'm like, wait a minute. I still had the five. I'm like, how much money did you think I gave her that I deserve $13 back from an $11 order? Like,
Right.
what did I give? And then, so then the manager was like, well, what you supposed to get back? I'm like, $10.
This is
Like,
the
I couldn't
person in
see anything.
charge.
This is the person in charge. I'm like, $10. I got my 54 cents. I said, here, take this $3. Give me the five. I already got the other five. And we gonna call it a day. Y'all, basic math. Like, what? Did I confuse you because I gave you the $22? Did I confuse you when I was laughing and joking with you? Like, what's going on? Like,
No,
or
they don't have that count back. They don't have that count
or
back.
was she like trying to take the money, and she was like, just thinking I wasn't gonna pay attention, and she really, because you didn't shorted somebody else $3, because she thought I got $8 back because the drawer was over $8. So what
They
was
do
you doing?
not. They do not. They do
I was like,
not. They do not
listen.
have that count back skill.
Oh, he put it
They're
on there.
they're
Thank you,
they're
Ron.
they're depending on punching in how much, and
But
then
listen, but she punched in that I gave her $12. So even with her punching in that I gave her $12, she should have only given me 54 cents. You gave me $5.54. What math was you doing where I would have got $5 back?
they don't have it. They don't have it. They don't have it. Anytime we try to make it easier on them, like don't do like you messing me up. You messing me up.
Right.
I'm trained. I'm trained to
But you trying to put in what I gave you. You didn't even do that.
no, no,
Ron put
no.
in the link, y'all, for so y'all can see
Oh,
this
so
air
you can
conditioner.
see what kind of
We
that.
we don't have any endorsements from the WalMarts. So
Right.
we're not giving no kind of discounts. I just thought it was neat because it was different looking than what your average um window unit would look like, and to me, it's more convenient. Especially Shy, it'd be really convenient for you living in Chicago because that's like a rough city.
I'm gonna have to look at it. I'm
Look,
gonna have to
yes,
look
I'm
at it.
telling you, is I was like, oh, okay. I got to do some measurements on our wall, on Ralph's side of the bed to see if it'll fit, because that's a great idea. Whoever
Wow.
came up with that, it was a really good idea.
Okay. Okay.
So I
Well,
love it, love it,
um,
love it, love it, love it.
I have a pet peeve.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I guess I have a question. It's not necessarily a pet peeve because everybody is different. So
Mm-hmm.
I'll present it as a question. I just want to know, what is the time frame with "I'm on my way"? Like, you know what I'm saying? When you say "I'm on my way," like what
Mm-hmm.
is that time frame? Is it 20 minutes? Like what is there a time frame on the "I'm on my way"?
See, so it really depends on where they're on their way from. So that's important. So you need to know where they're on their way from. So like if I tell my mom I'm on my way and I'm coming from here, that's 30 minutes. You know, that's how long it's gonna take. 30 minutes at least. If I'm coming to you, that's approximately 15 minutes. That when I say I'm on my way. So you really need to know where the destination is from to know when how long you can gauge that. If they're coming from the store or if they just went somewhere right quick and you know where that place is and they say they on their way, I would say generally it's usually around anywhere between 10 to 15 minutes.
Okay. Okay. Parker Lewis thinks that it's an hour if I'm on my way.
What?
An hour. Mm-hmm.
No,
LaJuan said that is one of hers too. Like I'm on my way, so I'm like on my way
no,
is an hour
no. That's too
is
long.
a long time. So Ron says if you're on your way, you need to be walking out the door or already in the car.
Already in the car, exactly.
That's on
And
your
and
way.
and the hour, well, and an hour is if you coming from Toledo, then yes, an hour is sufficient.
Okay, so I guess it's a gauge on where you're coming
Where
from
you
and
coming
to.
from? Yeah,
So
where
it's
you're coming
just so
from.
on your way should simply be the travel distance from where you're headed to than from where you're right.
Correct. Yes. Yes. That's what on my way should be. It should not be I'm leaving here because I gotta talk a few more minutes and then I'll be to you within an hour. Then you shouldn't say you're on your way. You should say I'll be there in an hour.
Okay.
Because then you have a time frame.
Okay. Okay. Hey, Charmaine. Charmaine
Hey,
is she's
Charmaine.
saying CPT today.
CPT time.
So she's here. You here. So maybe she was doing something at work because she's
Uh-huh.
medical. So that could mean something. What is
Everybody,
CPT?
everybody, see color people time.
Oh, that's what that is?
That's what I
Oh,
thought it
okay.
meant. Color
Okay,
people
that's what it
time.
means. Color people time today.
Mhm,
Okay. I
mhm,
got you.
mhm.
I got you. I got you. We were also talking about the bad hair day or the
Oh yes, but no, back to the on my way. The on my way. Also, are we gonna talk about food? Or are we gonna save that for later?
well, since I'm sitting here hungry waiting on somebody that's, you know, was on their way to bring me something to eat, um, you know,
That's a different time. That's a whole nother different time frame.
okay.
So if you tell somebody I'm hungry and they say they're on their way, that means my food should be here within the next 10 minutes because I'm hungry and you don't want me to be hangry.
Okay. Okay.
Okay,
Because we don't want hungry to graduate to
to
hangry.
hangry because that's a whole nother conversation or no conversation because you angry.
Ah, gotcha.
and
Gotcha.
and
Gotcha.
then and then we're gonna add another pet peeve on top of that. Then when you come home with the food, and I don't know that you are home with the food, that don't mean stop and take a shower and not tell me that you home with the food. At least yell up and be like, "Hey, I'm here. Give me the option." A bit. I'm really feeling this sangria, y'all. Give me the option to say, "Hey, I'm about to come downstairs to get my food because fries don't taste good cold, and you got me some fries, and now they cold. I'm not gonna want the fries because you can't heat fries up in no microwave. I ain't about to turn on no air fryer to heat up no fries because if you had brought it to me upstairs when you came in, then it's still been hot." But no, you had to go take a shower, which means you had to go get a change of clothes. You had to go grab a towel. You had to go take the shower. You had to come back out. You had to go talk with your mama. You had to go see your granddaughter. Then you decided to come upstairs. Am I speaking? Speaking about my personal
um,
business.
look, I digress, right? Like, whoa, whoa,
I'm
whoa.
speaking from experience. Has this
Speaking
happened to
from
me before?
do you know a
Has
little
this
bit about
have
what I'm
this
talking
happened to
about?
me 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 times?
Ron said you need to be on the way, especially if you're on the same area in the same area code.
Okay, not no hour.
Well,
So
well,
it's some
this is how you get the mindset of folks.
no, that's
you
not that's a horrible mindset and it needs to change.
well,
You heard
an
it here
hour,
first.
an
You heard it
hour is
you heard
on
it
my
here
way.
first. No, that's not. And everybody here agrees that is not the mindset.
Because you're
Change
gonna
it.
leave out in an hour, or you're gonna be there in an hour, or which
Change it.
like
Because
okay,
when folks is hungry, they need their food.
Lord have mercy,
Especially if you slaving away and ripping walls and tearing down carpets, you hungry.
man. No, I got lost in the time of the day, and I
Cause
literally,
you will forget to eat. Cause I know you. You will forget.
man,
You will forget to eat. So
man.
your partner should be mindful that you don't have that kind of mindset to know when you're supposed to stop and eat some food. So you need to make sure that the food is there, so the nourishment is in the body. I said that. You take it how you want to take it. Cause I know my best friend. Like
Okay,
I
all
have brought
right,
her food to make
I
sure that
got you.
she eat. Listen, I brought her
Look
food to make
here,
sure she
because I
eat. Cause
do. The
she
time
won't
does
eat.
get away from me. It really does. The
Mm-hmm.
time gets away. My mind doesn't. If I'm really,
Yeah,
I
cause you want to finish your task. You will not stop until it's completed. I
yes,
love that about you, but at the same time,
man,
it's not a good
forget
thing
to
because
eat.
you will not eat.
Listen,
You be like, dang, I didn't even eat yesterday.
right. I promise you, it's happened more
I
than one
know.
time.
I
So yeah,
I
I'm
know.
gonna do better. I'm gonna do better. I probably need to start setting alarms on my clock, on my on my.
Yes.
But then
Did you eat?
you
Did you
get
eat? Are you hungry?
look. But then it'll be like once they go off, you program yourself to ignore it. So does it really work?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Don't say you on your way and then you start talking to people. That's mine for waiting on somebody to come.
Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
yes. Food is on the way. Oh, okay.
Hey
Food is
Ryan.
on the way. Nice, nice, nice.
And
So we were also talking about the other pet peeve about coming out any kind of way. Um,
oh,
um, listen, and it's from a mind's. I guess it's a matter of judgment. I don't want to come from a space of judgment.
yes. Yes, because we are a judgment free zone. Maybe you don't like combing your hair. Maybe that's the thing that you want to look all natural. But it's a way to look all natural and still be presentable.
It's nothing natural about not combing your hair now. That your hair don't naturally look like that. It takes work for your hair to look like that. When you don't,
It takes no work to make your look like that.
okay. So
I'm just saying, if you in a professional setting, you should present yourself as such. And I'm not saying, you can have the color hair, whatever, as long as it's neat looking. Like I said, if you want to rock a fro, rock your fro. But make sure the fro is nice and presentable. I should not be able to tell that you have not combed your hair. Dino said, my mama talking about him, the freaking bonnets. Yes. Well, sometimes you gotta rock a bonnet.
ah, hey,
I
not
rather
the
I rather
bonnet bandits.
I rather
Listen,
I rather see a bonnet than to see what I saw today. Like for real, for real. That was a hot mess. I rather see a bonnet because at least it's covered, and you can make a bonnet look cute. Because what's the difference between a bonnet and a scarf?
elastic around the. Hey,
I
I,
mean, I don't want to see a bonnet either, but I rather see that. At least you
it's
have
and
it.
and I guess we have to put that. It's how people feel about themselves.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes, if you really just not feeling it, you're not putting in effort into, being
Mm-hmm.
pretty. But then sometimes they like, oh, I'm all of that. You gonna get all this goodness? Like, it's like that area. Where is that safe gray area? I don't want to see all of
They
your
don't say my
goodness
mama was.
because you think you,
They don't say my mama was talking
yeah,
about him.
talking about him.
Cause he take,
Hmm.
cause
A
Ryan
scarf
does this
remind her of a
too.
West African slave.
Ryan does this too. People will tell they on their way, and then she'll keep them waiting. Like, so that's the on the other end of that. On my way, you gotta be in the mindset to actually be ready when the people come. When the people tell you they on their way, that means you come out when I get there. Not may have me waiting another 10, 15, 20 minutes because you doing something right quick.
Mm.
I no.
That's another thing too. I guess when I do tell
Mhm.
you, that's the opposite of the pet peeve. If I've told you I'm on
Mhm.
my way, and
Mhm.
you, because I am actually the one that will be on time,
Mhm.
um, and you're on your time with I'm on my way. So white rice or fried rice, sir? Why is he doing this to me on live? Like, why is he's
Mm-mm.
doing this to me on live?
I can't even see him.
He's on. He's. I would like to have vegetable fried rice.
Mm-mm.
Okay. I would like to have vegetable fried rice.
You
And
don't
if
even
you
eat white
have
rice, do
to
you?
give them an option between a white fried rice or brown fried rice, please get the brown
Brown.
fried rice. Okay. Okay. I'm not hangry. I haven't reached hangry yet. Nope.
You're not there. This close.
Nope. I want vegetable fried rice. I said, just want some vegetable fried rice.
Mm-mm-mm.
Okay. So, that's one of my things. Like, just coming out of, like, if you don't take any pride in yourself, like, you have, it starts inner, and so sometimes people really legit are coming outside the way that they feel. And I'm
Mm-hmm.
so glad that I just like I'm looking how I feel right now, but I still
You
put on
still look
earrings.
good. You still
Look,
look good, girl.
I was still sitting here on the phone with her, like, oh my goodness, my hair, like, oh, I really look like I've been working, like shining, like, I was like, but I was like, I need on some earrings. So this is, hey, I still made a mindful. I just can't. I don't know. It's engraved in we gotta love on our sisters and love on our brother. Like, I don't, even the sagging pants, like, even the, because if more women stop talking to the men, like
Cause you
that,
pull your pants up.
I
Like
think maybe they might make a little difference. Um, I don't know. I don't know. Just coming, just any old kind of way. Like, you haven't brushed your teeth, you haven't washed your face, you just don't care, and then you present this to the world, and you want the world to care more about you than you care about yourself. And it's,
that's a word.
and we may miss the mark,
Mm-hmm.
and then,
Mm-hmm.
because nobody is gonna get it right. So, um
Back on the food thing, just one more thing about the food thing. So sauces and stuff. You know, yeah, okay, y'all know, don't judge me. Y'all know how I eat my French fries, right? And I use like one line.
one
So
little,
you know I'm gonna need more than one packet of ketchup to make sure I have all the packets that I need. When we go to Taco Bell, you know I'm gonna need at least 3 sauces for each taco.
oh my.
So you need to, if I'm getting 3 tacos, I'm gonna need 9 sauces. Now
So
I don't
just
care
say,
how
give
many
me
you
extra
get.
sauce.
I need at least 9 sauces for my sauce. You come back with 6 and then get mad because you don't have none for none of your sauces. I took them all because you didn't ask for enough.
I can't
Don't
help
be
you with that.
mad.
Gotcha. Gotcha. You and this fool, Pinky and this fool.
Listen, You know,
Listen,
Joey don't share food,
Joey don't
so
share food. I get it. I get it. I get it. I get it. Speaking of sharing, we're gonna dive right on into
yeah,
this.
that was a good
See,
one.
see that
That was a
did
good
that?
one.
See that did
I
that?
clocked that. I clocked
We
it.
don't, how much information is too much to share on Facebook.
Hmm.
What do you all think is too much, or is there even such a thing as too much? Or
And how we
um,
even came about this topic was my husband sent me something. Somebody had just was blasting. I don't know if it was their baby daddy or whoever it was. They were saying some not so nice things about this person on the internet. And he was like, should this be on the internet? And I'm like, I mean, I personally wouldn't put nothing like that on the internet, like just dogging somebody out like that. But,
I'm going to read it
she
to
gonna
you
read it?
all.
Okay, go ahead. She gonna read it.
Lawana
Yes,
is saying,
Lawan.
right, both of you all need three
I
sauces.
need three sauces, so make sure you bring back extra sauce. Pay the 50 cents.
All right, so here is the subject topic. The way John Moore Sr. brain needs to be scanned and studied by the nearest psychiatrist is urgent. Much love and respect for the diagnosed mental patients. He is undiagnosed, yet clearly a part of your village. This Negro, this Ned the Wino deadbeat dad, who I, or should I say, will let's slide on every single responsibility is already enough. But he has, wait a minute, it's already enough. But he has slid out his altered, drunk mind with demands of my child, and especially on Father's Day.
Mm,
A day meant to celebrate fathers who are active, provide, support everything he is not.
mm,
Seeing your son twice since October, once since he cut his locks off, missed your daughter college graduation, missed every holiday and your son's 16th birthday, and all of the sports events post October.
mm,
$11,933 behind in child support, no car, no job. Oh, I'm on your ass, John. And let me clarify, therapy works because this is me being nice.
that
I'm
was that,
trying.
that was her
My
being nice.
husband would be pissed. I'm doing this because we truly don't need him, but I'm tired and fed up. To know me is to know why. Me is to know it's always personal about my kids, but having to protect them from their own father gets old. I'm the only woman in this fool's life besides Taylor who holds him accountable. So for the you picked him community, you are absolutely right and dropped him too. So, and he hasn't been right since. Still exactly where I met him 23 years ago. Same couch, but to my defense, he was really funny. Had three forms of income and reliable transportation. Now he just an unemployed joke in gym shoes. And to be clear, I'm dealing with my consequences because of it. If he wasn't my children's father, I'd point and laugh every time I saw him, but I'd
Mm.
probably never see him because I'm at work and he on the couch. It gets to a point, and I'm there. The mental anguish he has put me through when asked for the simple things like a ride to practice for John Austin, free things, he can't even do that. But you want Father's Day?
Mm,
So this is someone, I won't even say her name because I'm sure
right,
the comment section and already, you know, Charmaine has said that some people call Facebook their diary.
right.
And that may have been a moment of that. Um, so I just would like to know, and I know that it gets to a point where some people just be like, you know what, vomit. And I have been guilty of this in an instant as well. I've been guilty because my brother had a young lady that was disrespectful to my mother verbally. And I went to Facebook, like, look at
Yeah,
here.
you went ham. Right.
And, my mother was like, please delete it. Yeah, she was snapping shy.
Yeah.
She was
Yes.
snapping.
Yes.
She was snapping.
Yes.
So, do you all think that that was a bit too much, or is that what social is that what the purpose of Facebook is, or is that like what
See,
is your thoughts on
I don't use Facebook like that. I use Facebook for what the intent was, to catch up with old friends, to share like my life, like like I said, like Autumn, me and Autumn doing silly stuff. We do our little podcast on it, whatever. Just like updates like that. As far as like diarrhea of the mouth of things that's going on in my life, I don't need the people who I'm close with are the ones that need to know. I'm not close to everybody who I'm friends with on Facebook. I have over 2,000 something friends. Like I don't. Some of these people I've never met face to face. It's just we knew people in common, and so we befriended each other. I you don't need to know that. They don't need to know what's going on with everything that's going on. Some things need to stay private because it's not everybody's business. Like I don't think people should think that I have the perfect life, but at the same time, it's not their business to be able to judge me, because then you're putting yourself in a position to be judged. Like she just said, those people who are going to say, "Well, you chose him," right? Because you putting your business out in the streets. You chose him.
Yeah,
At
yeah.
some point
Shy
in
was
time, you
saying
knew he wasn't.
she's hella toxic. That was way too much.
Way
LaJuan
too
says that
much.
that was too much.
Yeah,
And
because
like you put the names and the
your
specificities,
the kids are older. They're gonna see that. Like, why would you want them to see that? You talk again. If they don't want to have a relationship, because the one graduated from college, so she grown enough to be able to decide if she wants to have a relationship with her father or not. Let that be
right,
between them. You no longer have to deal with that. Now, the one that's still in high school, then yeah, you probably still have to have some dealings. But the once was he about to be 18 in 2 years. You don't have to have no dealings with that man after that. The relationship that they have is between the kids and their father at that point. You don't have, because they're no longer a minor, so you don't have to make those kind of decisions for them. They can make them for themselves. That's my personal opinion.
Dino also agrees, saying that was too
It's too
much.
much.
And Shy's like it's called discretion, and people act like it's
Mhm.
poison.
Mhm.
Yeah. I guess, yeah, that like all of the personals, like the names and that's when I do, I can I will absolutely draw the line when it comes. So I was looking up like what are the benefits or what is even the purpose of social media and you know, what even was it invented for or what are we supposed to be um, gaining from the use of it. And, it does help you stay connected, and during the pandemic, with the whole Zoom and the FaceTime and the, It keeps you connected with folks, far away. So those
Mhm.
are some that is a benefit to have social media. It builds connections, people that
Mhm.
you never met before,
It builds networks. It builds network
yes,
because
it's a great networking
some
tool.
right, somebody who is doing some part of a business that you're trying to incorporate into your life. You can reach
Yes,
out to them and get some help or get some
yes,
ideas, and it's good for that. But all of
yes.
this spreading putting your life business and stuff out in the streets is not
And there
necessary.
is a draw because there are some, podcast influencers, some, I guess the draw for me is the positivity.
Mhm.
If it is not uplifting, encouraging, beneficial,
Mhm.
if it's not, because even that spiel that she some folks, I mean, that's helpful to me
Mhm.
because I'm I know what not to do. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I
Right.
know how not to be.
But you don't wanna but you putting that out there and you got kids. The kids are gonna
That's the
see that.
part.
And like I
That's
said,
the part.
and not the one that's graduating college. Like I said, she grown. But you got that one that's the 16-year-old. They're still in school. And they're his friends are gonna see that post.
It
Like
doesn't
you don't
matter.
need to
It's and I
know.
don't even
Yeah.
believe that it's an age thing. And I
Hey
and I'm
Marissa.
and I'm getting what you're under what you're implying with the college
Mhm.
student. But
Mhm.
I'm still a 15-year-old, you know what I'm saying, adult
Mhm.
woman, so it really does not matter really the age. You still stuck in a situation. So if she's still hurt, butt booty hurt, her daddy ain't never been there, and it will affect her.
No,
Like,
no, no. I'm not saying that. I'm saying the the fact that she can have her own relationship with her dad is what I'm
yes,
saying. You
gotcha,
don't have to be a part of that with
gotcha,
her because if she choose to have a relationship with her dad because she's grown at that point,
gotcha,
she can make that decision.
gotcha.
The
That
one
part.
that's still in high school, you still need to kind of watch over him. He still need to say my kind of, you know.
Gotcha, gotcha. Hey, Marissa. Hey, Marissa. I gotcha, gotcha.
Some
And
people
so
do it
yeah,
for. My
it
mom said
is
some people do it for their attention. Absolutely, most people do it for their attention because
right. And
they want either somebody to say yes, you right, or they want somebody to chime in and say yeah, he
validation,
wrong.
right?
Yep,
Folks do
yep.
want to be validated, and
Mhm,
they're grasping for the attention and and people are monetized
mhm,
for drama. So
mhm.
I legit saw a post that said, "Hey, somebody start a Facebook beef with me so that we can get this."
Yeah, like who does that? That's so fake.
So
First off,
some
it's
folks,
fake and it's
do it
disingenuous. Why would you do that? That's like it's so fake,
purposeful.
and people want to be fake in this world. Not we're, I guess we're just. I've never been about that life. I'm not fake. My emotions aren't fake. If I love you, I love you. If I don't, I don't. And I would flat out if I don't want nothing to do with you, I won't deal with you because why put myself through that when I don't have to? I don't have to
Yeah,
deal with you. If you're not going to be a positive influence on my life, I don't need to be bothered with you. Flat out, point blank, period. My daughter always tells me that she loves that about me, but then she wished that she has that. I'm like, you can just do it. Like Nike said, just do it.
yeah.
You can do that. You can have that. You can have that same mindset. It's in you. You just choosing not to do it. Like I just was listening to a book, and I mean it's just a part of life. But when you continue making the same mistakes over and over and over and over again, okay, yeah, I get it. It's a mistake, but at what point are you making a choice? Because you keep doing the same thing, you know it's not going to result in something good. So
Mm-hmm.
you're choosing to be this way. You're choosing to go on Facebook and making just these wild, crazy statements. And you got the 16-year-old boy that's probably hurting because his friends is going to see that post. They know you his mama. They're going to be like,
Shy
wow,
said
man, your
that she
mama was
feels like
tripping.
people use social media as a distraction from their
Mm-hmm.
actual life.
Yep, they
And
do.
Ron is saying that it is easier said than done. Like just your mindset shift, I believe, is what he's saying.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes it is. You get down in there, and like that's what we were saying. Like, it's so important to be able to self-regulate, and you have to stay on that positive vibe.
Mhm.
Yeah, because there is a tribe for everyone. Because she's going to get what she
Mhm.
needs out of that post. There are going to be some neck rollers, girl, and he ain't, and that's right.
Mhm.
And he
Mhm.
might have some
Mhm.
other baby mamas that stalk her page, but they'll chime in, and
Mhm.
so it just they get that valid. There is a tribe for everybody.
And the point of her trying to hurt him, he gonna somebody that he know gonna see it, or he gonna see it, and he gonna be hurt.
Yep. Ron, oh my goodness, people lean into what's comfortable, even if it's chaos. You better say that.
Amen.
That is
Yes.
so true. People have normalized dysfunction and disorder, and I never get that part. A mistake happens a couple times or a few. After that, it's a choice, like you said, a
Mhm.
choice that you feed off of, in my opinion. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. It's just a habit. It's not even at that point, it's not a choice. It's just a way of life. It's just the way that, someone is, and it's hard to, like, change that. It legit is a mental conscious effort to be kind, to be to it. You have to talk to yourself. You have to. She made it. Now she can go.
Yeah, I did told you you could go to sleep. Go to sleep, mama.
You made it. Yes, you can.
She like
We're there.
it's 8 o'clock. She's like I made it. Go to sleep,
Yes, you
mama.
did. Yes, you
I
did.
appreciate you. I love you so much.
Thank you
I'll
for
talk to
hanging
you in
in
the
there with
morning.
us. Yes, yes,
Mhm.
yes. So yes, guys, send out some prayers for her speedy recovery. We finally got to what we needed to get to know what she needed, and now she's hungry. So now,
Right.
we got
Yes.
to that part. Yes, now she can eat. So
Yeah. Yes.
we're good on
Send
that.
out
So
some
yes,
hearts to my mom, y'all. Send out some hearts.
yeah, send up some hearts, send her off to bed in good spirits. That took a minute to figure that thing out. So I'm glad that we got there. And just being touched on and listened to um, helps a lot too. Helps a lot too. So
It does.
that's it, guys. Yeah, we have made it to the 8 o'clock mark. Ron, I just told someone it's a daily struggle and choice to be a kind and loving person. Life has not been kind to me, and I have every reason to be mean and nasty, but I choose joy. I choose kindness. Yes, 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 yes. Hey, Uncle Charles, Tina, go to sleep. Yes, get well soon. Prayers are sent. All of that. Yes, it really, really is. It's tough. It is tough. It's a choice that we make, and I just wish that we had more folks doing the hard work.
Yes.
So,
Yes.
because it's
Therapy. Therapy
easy
works.
to be an asshole. It's easy.
So
Um,
easy.
it's so easy. So but it's we gotta love them. This is the world that we live in. These are the folks, and so let your light shine. Um, and we're gonna go ahead and go. We're gonna wrap this
Yeah,
thing.
y'all click on that link so you can see the air
Yes,
conditioner thing that I was talking about. I'm telling you, it's really neat. And then, Shy, did you see? I tagged you on. Oh, she sent all the hearts to my mom.
yes,
I tagged
yes,
you on Facebook. Somebody had a microwave as their mailbox because she's a mail carrier. Somebody
yes,
had a microwave as their mailbox.
yes.
I was like, have you ever seen that? Anyway, I just thought
Marissa
that was
says
neat.
she'll be on time next time. Listen,
Oh, you
whenever
good?
you get
Whenever
into
you
the
see her,
spot,
just
you
be
are
wanting me
on
to come on
time.
in.
Listen, yeah, just come on in the room. Don't just come on in the room. You are always on time. Love is always on time.
Dino said my slogan, it costs nothing to be nice.
Right. Right. Thank you, Dino.
That's
Thank you.
my
Thank
motto.
you. So, guys, yeah, we're gonna go ahead wrap it up. We have some things coming up. We'll be back next week. I'm boy. This fundraiser is
Yeah,
starting to
you
get
got the
really, really
fundraisers. You got
noisy.
some kind of speech
I
thing
have
you
some speaking
doing.
engagements coming up. I have like some stuff, guys. So I will touch base next week and let you all know, where to be when all of that. I think the next thing is July the 8th, so that's not far away. It's on a
Go
Tuesday.
go on our page, you guys, to do the bowling. Come bowl with us. Ron would
Yes,
love to see you.
definitely.
Even
The
if you don't bowl,
fundraiser.
just come out so we can see you.
The
Come out to the
fundraiser
fundraiser
is
for
July the
ALS awareness.
18th. That's
Mhm.
a Friday night.
Mhm.
The flyer states from 5 until 9, but the bowling alley does not close until I believe 1 in the morning. So we gonna be in that thing. Y'all don't have to stay. Y'all can come, go, roll through, pop in. I didn't see that. I'm about to go check some.
Yeah.
Uh,
I mean,
yeah,
it kind of looked neat, but it was like,
it
really,
was
that's your
hilarious.
mailbox.
I saw it. It was hilarious.
I
So
was like,
yes,
what?
that was crazy,
That's
and
your mailbox.
it's people out here. These people exist. These people exist. So yes, guys. Yeah, we'll touch base with you all with all of the deets because we want you there.
Mhm.
We would love the support. I love the support. My babies would love the support, and so yeah, all of that stuff. Go on to our page. I'm posting. We're making noise. Follow us to get all of the details. Make sure that you are liking, loving, commenting, sharing.
Sharing.
Just share, just push that button. You don't even have to come, just push the button. You might not be able to make it, but somebody else can come in your absence. So it's more than enough room for everybody to be in the building. It's a bowling alley.
Mhm.
So I'm just excited to see these football players. All of my babies are
Hey,
coming
Ryan.
from,
Yes.
they're coming. So y'all come on into the room. I just am gonna be. It's fun to see them just having fun and not being so. It's a time for them to breathe. They'll be just coming off of camp, hard work, and all of that. So it's gonna be a fun time. It's gonna be a fun time. I'm excited about it. So yes, follow the page, get all of the details, and we are going to see you all soon. So remember,
It costs nothing to be nice.
so get on out there and exchange some currency.
Bye.
We'll see you all next week. Have a great weekend, great week, all of the whatever. Just be kind, love, all of that stuff. And it's been an hour, and I ain't got no food.
Yeah. It's been an hour. You still have no food.
But he on his way.
Yeah. Yeah. He said in an hour.
An
Look,
hour.
he called you and asked you what food you wanted, and he still wasn't there.
Oh my goodness. Tay
Somebody.
trying to get
Somebody.
a boo. She's tired of
Uh,
being
uh,
single.
yeah.
She
They
about to
trying to.
start a
They
whole
trying to
nother show.
get.
Let us get off of here. My goodness.
Mhm.
Okay, she tired of being single. I'm gonna give her a call and see if she really ready. So anyway, we'll see y'all later. Love y'all.
Love y'all. Bye.